A registered sex offender found dead on a rural Oklahoma property with his wife, her teenage children and 2 visiting teens kept the family under lock and key and always had to know where they were, the wife's mother said Tuesday. Janette Mayo, 59, of Westville, said Jesse McFadden's controlling behavior was concerning, but the family didn't learn about his criminal history until a few months ago. He lied to my daughter, and he convinced her it was all just a huge mistake, Mayo told the Associated Press in a telephone interview Tuesday morning. He was very demure. He was very standoffish, generally very quiet, but he kept my daughter and the kids basically under lock and key. He had to know where they were at all times, which sent red flags up. Okmulgee County Sheriff Eddy Rice said Monday that the bodies found near the town of Henryetta were believed to include those of 2 missing teens, Webster, 14, and Brittany Brewer, 16, along with McFadden, the felon with whom authorities said the teens had been traveling. But Rice said the state medical examiner would have to confirm the victims' identities. "We are no longer looking," Rice said Monday morning, adding, "Our hearts go out to the families and friends, schoolmates and everyone else." Mayo said the sheriff's office notified her late Monday that the other 4 victims were her daughter, Holly Guess, 35, and her grandchildren, Riley Elizabeth Allen, 17, Michael James Mayo, 15 and Tiffany Dorr Guess, 13. Mayo said Tiffany Guess was close friends with Webster and Brewer, who were spending the weekend with the family. While Rice declined to provide details of how they died, Mayo said the sheriff's office told her that her daughter and grandchildren were all found shot to death on the property. The grim discovery in Oklahoma keeps the U.S. on a torrid pace for mass killings in 2023 and could push the number of people slain in mass killings past 100 for the year. The 4 people found shot to death in an RV in a small Mojave Desert community in California over the weekend represented the 19th mass killing of the year, according to a database maintained by the Associated Press and USA Today in a partnership with Northeastern University. The most during the first 4 months of the year since data was first recorded in 2006. As of the Mojave shooting, 97 people had been killed in the 19 mass killings this year, exceeding the record set in 2009 when 93 people were killed in 17 incidents by the end of April. The number killed is a fraction of the total number of people who died by homicide for the year. The database counts killings involving 4 or more fatalities, not including the perpetrator, the same standard as the FBI, and tracks a number of variables for each. The bodies were found Monday during a search near Henryetta, a town of about 6,000 about 90 miles, 145 kilometers, east of Oklahoma City. Oklahoma State Bureau of Investigation spokesman Gerald Davidson said. A missing endangered person advisory issued earlier Monday said Webster and Brewer were reportedly seen traveling with McFadden, who was on the state's sex offender registry. Oklahoma Department of Corrections prison records show McFadden was convicted of first-degree rape in 2003 and released in October 2020.